Well, hello everyone. I'm High Treason, and it's October, so I guess we should make a start on Haunting Ground. I haven't played this game in years. What was it? Like October 31st, 2013. Talk about running late. That might be some kind of world record. Uh, uh, right from the get-go. Strange vibes. Game often has this feel as if you're looking at something you should look away from, but it's like, it's in a good way. It's obviously what they were going for. I'll tell you what though, other than a weird Angelina Jolie blood fetish, it's alright, isn't she? Yeah, not half bad. Although, a bit less sure of the face, a little bit Slavic. Could pass for a Polish person. I ain't got a problem with the Poles, but I find the women a bit repulsive. We'd do it from behind though. Put a bag over its head. It'll be fine. Well, evidently this is where all the parties are happening. No! Yes. And so begins the internal debate in my mind as to whether the logo reveal was 16.9 or 4.3. It seems to all be kept within the 16.9 space, whereas the game's in 4.3 and is kept at 30 frames a second, but weirdly, the intro cutscene seems to be rendered at 60 only if you run the game in interlace mode. Now, having not played the game for a long time, I'm going to play the game on I'm fucking hard bruv mode. Seems a sensible thing to do. I'll probably be quiet, even if intermittently, through the cutscenes. But it is a pre-rendered cutscene, which is actually unusual. Most of them in this are rendered in-game, except maybe one shot in this one, I think, is an in-game render. Which would be interesting if it is. That's what happened to the previous players. Obviously has problems with his parents, this guy, you know, whoever they are. I think he has, hasn't he? You just know he's had a go at that lock. Keeps coming over there and fiddling with it, hoping it'll break off. What sort of weekend did you have? That shot there! This area isn't accessible in the game, so if that is rendered in-game, or was rendered in-game and the area was removed, I don't know. The dumbass didn't even realise it was unlocked. And I just know somebody's watching this at quarter speed. See if they messed up with animating the white satin there. Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Just near some faries watching that with the dog jumping over at quarter speed. I know these things. I've not seen the last of that freak.
Huey.
Seen the last of the dog. Looks like she's got grey hair there. Oh, got one little nerd on it. I think just saved them from an M rating. Yeah, thankfully she doesn't have grey hair. I don't understand that about the Japanese. That they'll do like, you know, oh, we're like young schoolgirls, but let's give them grey hair. It's like, right, so you're pedophiles and geriophiles at the same time. I guess hebophiles and geriophiles are usually teenagers. Fucking... Why can't you just be fucking normal? It's like you want to go out of your way not to be. Bunch of freaks. I just want to put the terrible things I saw back there behind me. Well, I wouldn't mind being behind you. We could have some real fun times. I ain't never going back there. Alright, fine, let's not then. Oh, the camera moves. I was hoping she'd step on it. Oh well. I can't do anything yet. I don't have any buttons. They don't do anything. I'm just going to walk past everything. Seems a sensible option. Yeah, 12 years late. I think that is pretty special, isn't it, that? Yeah, shut the door. It costs some money to heat this place. Let's be respectful, house guests. Can't just walk around all day holding these sheets around me. The solution there is to drop them, and you're not holding them because your hands are down by your sides. I mean, I'd just drop them, is what I do in my house. Call me old-fashioned, but I prefer a normal set of clothes to these bed sheets. Alright, fine. What's your definition of normal? A reputable gentleman in the portrait. Sort you'd find at an antiques auction. Smells like a fusty old room nobody's been in for a long time. Watches the horse racing, like actually goes to it. How many horses can this track take? Fuck 'em. Let's have 5 more. Seems a nice enough place, doesn't it?
I've gathered some clothes for you.
Ah, you shouldn't have.
Wait! Don't go. Excuse me, but where are we? And how did I get here?
Yes, Master. We will keep her here for a while. I will make sure she stays comfortable.
See? They're taking care of us. What good people. You get overly drunk at the weekend and, you know, they find you passed out in the gutter. They could have done all sorts of nasty things to you. And it seems they didn't. We're a little alone in this world now, little girl. Well, I guess we'd better deal with it. This is our idea of normal set of clothes, I guess. Change of clothes on the bed? Yeah, put them on. Do it. Yeah, missus. I'll recommend your plumbing. He's a knife, isn't he? I'm jealous. Bastard. zipper sound is going to be doing it for somebody, you just know it. But you get that gut instinct that you then watch. The cameras in this game have a very voyeuristic feel about them in general. As if you're spying. Yeah. That gut feeling. Don't bother me, you know, if I was in a locker room or something and I saw some dude looking over the top of the wall, I'd probably just give him a thumbs up and carry on. Like, yeah, alright, fine. It means that much to you.
I remember being in the car with...
That worked. But now what should I do? If I could just find a map of this place and I could get my bearings. Why not bushings? Oh no, bush, I wouldn't want to. Yeah, we get controls. Not much point in me explaining them to you. Because, well, I've got the control pad in my hands and you haven't. And you'll see them playing out as we play. They have reflections, but I think they're cheap reflections. Especially, watch this. See how the model stays there? And I got it to desync a little while, you notice. Like how she walks to the back. So it's not a second rendering pass like our beloved build reflections. I think it's just a copy of the player model in a box. It's effective, it works. There's no need to have a second rendering pass, not with the visual style of this game. I'm mostly just going down here for your sake so you don't get too disoriented if you're not familiar with this game. We've just come off playing LBA 2, and believe it or not, this game and that game are connected. They are actually more strongly linked than you would think, because, well, just looking at this, you can see it carries on out of Clock Tower 3 and in Tarn, Resident Evil. A lot of the same people on it as Resident Evil. All these stains all over the floors, man. You think they'd mop that up? Excuse me. Alright, I guess it opens outwards. Oops. You know. But yeah, look at this. Early Resident Evil 4 had this geometry in it. So, I mean, go figure. So where am I going with this? Well, is this blood? Hope this is not Chris's blood. Blood. Yeah, that game blows. Hard to figure out whether that or Redneck Rampage is worse. Redneck Rampage, actually, by a long way. Someone's shagging. I want in. I can hear him. I'm coming. Go on. They must have done a runner. Oh, come on. I'm not that repulsive. Resident Evil drew a lot of inspiration from Alone in the Dark, like the fixed cameras and everything. Well, you know, that was Alone in the Dark's meant to be a lot of the same people who did LBA. And LBA is the weird feedback loop, because horror games came out of adventure games, and LBA is the adventure game that came back out with that. Maybe that's why you get that weird, sinister feeling a lot of the time when you're playing it, because your brain maybe knows that there's a link there. Various formulae and computations have been scribbled on the desktop. This goes way beyond something you would learn at the college level. Yeah, so this game, the camera systems and everything, you can sort of, it's out of LBA's lineage. There's something scribbled on the board. Luminescence. Luminescence are tiny creatures that respond to ethereal energies given off by Azoth. Oh dear. They can be used to help track down nearby Azoth. However, several precautions must be taken while handling them. Oh, don't do precautions, missus. 1. When luminescents come into direct contact with an Azoth-infused item or being, they send forth a small charge which shocks the carrier. Some carriers find this to be rather exciting. The higher the concentration of Azoth in said carrier, the greater, more powerful the shock. 2. Luminescence lifespan is dramatically decreased whenever they come into direct contact with the open air. This time differs from specimen to specimen, but is never much longer than a few minutes. Luminescence? Azoth? No clue what any of this means. Not very well read, are you, girl? Well, we can't do anything else there for now. Oh, I'm sure it's fine. Just There's nothing to worry about. Oh, he's got old geezer shoes on. At least probably want to start wearing them silly plastic sandals. God, those things are ugly as fuck. I get why elderly people wear them, but... youngsters? What the fuck's wrong with you? Well, he's spaced out. Yeah, look who it is. His fucking wristband, I got one of those. Oh, come on now, that's just inappropriate, dude. You can't be doing that. Right, I'm not having it. I'm running away. Because that's all we can really do for now. Well, I don't know, I think you can stand your ground against him, but... you are actually on the randomizer for real here. It's not totally scripted. Oh no, what should I do? If I don't do something, that thing will get me. Yeah, hiding evade points. I don't need to read it out to you. They work like every other horror game that has them, really. And it's pretty self-explanatory. No heads up display. Ah, go away, you freak. No, 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 not that way. We could get screwed in. Where is I? I is in your head. I is always been in your imagination only. Your reality is subjective. Yes, that's right. Go that way. Not the other way. You can go the other way. And it's bad. I'm going to do something stupid. Yeah, what's this? And stay out. Yeah, you can hear his footsteps. And do you hear how the ambient track stopped? There's no music. That tells you he's close by. It'll probably come back in a moment. There we go. Which you think's reassuring, but it tells you that there's not a lot of distance between you and them without the music actually stopping. Go on, shove your face in the candles. Hair goes on fire. Nothing unusual. What is your idea of usual? I mean, we're seeing your idea of normal clothing here, which I'm not sure is really appropriate for the situation. A woman with wings protruding from her back. An angel, perhaps. I don't think there's anything as pure as angels in this place, sweetheart, but by all means, believe that if it makes you feel better. I said, we will be respectful house guests. We don't want to darty the door handles, do we? Spread germs. That looks like a pick-upable. It's not.
It's not a computer, that's for sure. It has alphabetic keys, though.
Really not very well read, is she? Right, it's obvious what we have to do. We have to let the game know who is boss here. Xeff. That's me. Did I introduce myself as that at the start of the video now? High treason's just a stupid character I invented in college, right? Yeah, I should start introducing myself as Xeff, really, shouldn't I? Got the Xeff Keeper, Emperor Xeff. I'm the best. I'm the best there is, baby. Doing things out of order a bit here. You remember when I pressed that, pushed that box? Yeah, Xeff and a bit of meth there. Never done meth, wouldn't really want to. Well, we're going to get that answer in that room, but as the solution, basically we can save ourselves a load of time. We could do loads of these from here. I mean, as we're playing on hard mode, I wouldn't necessarily feel cheaty for doing this. I think that's right. But I might not actually use that one. Is this a bard cage? It looks like the remaining husk of a bard in the cage. Yeah, I used to keep bards. Much bigger cage than that. I used to keep like rice finches, you know, Java sparrows. I would get more, but you just can't get them now. Because they're endangered apparently, so they stopped breeding them in captivity, which is weird. What people think. I don't get that, but you know, whatever. Some more sparrows, I wouldn't mind one of them. I think they're about the same. So when you do get them, they're usually a legally wild caught. Such tremendous heat. With heat like this, I'm sure it's used for refining, so she knows about that. Yeah, that document there, that tells us about the Oiver Golem here. It basically just gives us the answer, so we're not missing anything by skipping that one. If it's not useful, you know, if it's not conducive to this, I'm just not going to read it or I'm going to skip it. And that really isn't conducive to anything, because it doesn't tell us anything we don't know with me having played the game before. Obtained obsidian choker, so we might as well use it. I think it actually gives us a different answer. You could put different things in there. Yeah, reduces strength of Azoth Urda. Oh no, she's got feminine Urda. Oh, that's fucking gross, man. Protected by luminescence. Well, we just heard about luminescence, didn't we? You know, you do have a stamina system in this game. I probably shouldn't be doing that all the time. Why do the stars stop halfway? You never stop to ask yourself why not. It's obvious, that's the throwing stars. That's when you want to throw someone down the stars. You wouldn't take the stars when you got a perfectly good ladder, would you? Ladders are more space efficient. Absolutely. See, I'm an expert. I know all about these things. Doesn't mean a lot when you say you're an expert. It just means you have some degree of experience with the thing. Turned magnesia. Oh, I wonder if it's Philip's milk of magnesia. Use that to make my stomach feel better. I am actually... Oh, it happens the other way. I'm actually off my stomach meds today, but only for a few days to see if they change anything about the throat problem. It's not looking likely so far. I can hear list. You look at the CD in Clock Tower 3. Yeah. So obviously it's stuck in the mind of these people. I'm not taking your temptation of that key. Bookshelf of fine design. There's rather sturdy look to it. Yeah. No. See, she's a little vandal. She's got twins Indian DNA. I told you. Obtained medallion. We're gonna go down the disco. What is this? I probably shouldn't go snooping around things I know nothing about. Other than those other things you've just messed about with that you know nothing about. Consistent logic you've got there. Okie dokie. Get it? Okie dokie. Oh, come on, that was clever.
Ah, Fiona. I see you finally awakened. There's something that I've wanted to show you for quite some time. Pull away that sheet behind you.
Gross.
That, my dear, is what you will become in the future. Go ahead. You may touch it. You will be mine, Fiona.
It's hideous. Just know he's had sex with that thing, don't you? What is this thing? It's really giving me the creeps. Why would anyone in their right mind put something like this here? I mean, what is it made of? Is it like wood? Is it wax? Is it flesh? It's kind of yucky. Imagine it emanating a rather unpleasant smell. Garden key? Oh, cool. Hold on a second. Ah, it's so large and bulky. I'd love to have a go at playing that. Hard to imagine people actually play these things. I would have a go. I still need to get strings for my harp. It's just I can't find them anywhere. I'd like to try putting the wrong type of string on it. I think that'd be fun. We'll try something else. See what it does. Got a key, so we might as well use it. So these must be these luminescents I've been hearing so much about, that latch on to a feminine odour. That freak was sniffing the air as well, wasn't he? I'm not having it any other way now, I just sort of think this character smells. We already know about them, how they freak her out if they touch her, and shutting the door will stop them, because they have no hands. In the hands of a man without legs. You know, I should apologise for my faffing about with thumbnails on this one. Why in the world is there a char here? This is just a normal char, right? Bit of a fourth wall break. Oh, noises. Remote bog flush, perhaps. I'm going to save the game, because my PS2 likes to crash. Hey, look, it says up there, hard. I'm fucking hard, me, bruv. I'll bang you out. One of them saves probably the one we were recording before. What? There's no knob. Oh, I got a knob. Yeah. Why don't you reach in my pocket and get it? Now what do I do? Wait, there's a hook here. Maybe if I attach something to it, I could use that in place of a doorknob. I mean, it's the men's room. Why are you so determined to get in there, you little parv? I mean, if I walk in a ladies' room, you know, people are going to get upset with me, and rightly so. Except when it's out of necessity. And then it's not something I just do. You know, anyways. I've only done this like twice in my entire life. No, it's just bugs, they're fine. They're not going to do anything to you. You know, I was one of them kids who would pick up bugs and spiders. Well, I'm an adult who does the same thing. Me and my mates would do that, like back when we were in school and stuff, and put them in girls' hearts just to make them scream. Chicken jerky, eh? But we soon learned that the bug wasn't necessary. You just walked up behind the girl, sort of brushed the back of her arm with your hand, with, "Hey Megan, there's a beetle in your eye," and start screaming and flapping her hands like crazy. Save us some time later. You can see there's a thing on there. I'm not going to bother picking it up. And you can see also there is one out here. Yeah. As I said, thumbnails messing about with. Forgive me. Oh, what's this? Another cracked bit of thing. Because if you pick those up, one's RE, the other's ST. What could this be used for? Appears to be a slot of sorts. Could it be some kind of lock? Well, it is, and that's the rest key plate. You're only allowed 5 minutes in the rest room. So I hope you don't have to take a major dump. Let's have a little bit of privacy while we're in here, I think. Why don't you take a shower? Go on, I'll stay and watch. Yeah, that's not what it's for. But the thing is, when you step out the shower, or out the bath, I don't have a shower in my house, you always find like that's when you need to use the bog. Toilets in the castle are communal? I mean, what would you think that? We've just seen a men's room up the hallway. This is obviously the ladies' room. Even then it's a private residence, why wouldn't it be? I mean, I don't have a separate one in my house. I mean, if I'm in a bad mood, it's like, yeah, fuck off. Like, go and use the backyard. You ain't going in there. Or I'm in the bath, you know. So I'll try holding it for now. I like the idea that for the whole game, she's just really busting for a wee. You know? You can make it worse. I wonder if this water's drinkable. Yeah, by the time we get to the end of the game, she's going to be waddling along with her knees pressed together and this big distended bladder. You know? Such a recovery point. Restores your status, you know, stamina and everything. That one's locked. This is the only one you can go in, and there's nothing in it. We can solve that problem, I guess. If nobody sees you doing it, it never happened. Let's just hide the evidence. There we go. Well, we can blame that freak. He seems a sort who isn't properly trained. Feeling lighter. Right. Well, I better go get that map before anything bad happens. Stalker. Well, I'm sure I've seen him come out this early in the game, but you'd have to go out of your way to do it. Maybe he's not supposed to. Maybe it was a bug when it happened. I don't know. I've turned chicken jerky. I think it's just really unlikely. Hey, look, there's one of my friends in the top right of the screen there. Turn castle sketch. There's your map. Howdy, spitters. I like spiders. Spiders are good. You won't get spiders if you don't have bugs. They're a symptom. Won't live somewhere that there's no food. So if you've got spiders, you've got bugs. And if you're not seeing bugs, well, the spider's doing its job. Leave it there. Only good things. I'm sure. Ooh, that was a close one. That's never happened well. But you see, this is what happens when I'm not controlling the movement. You trip over. What a shocker! The guy who was in that room was still in that room and followed us out of it. He's realised she rode a shorter bus to school than he did, I think. Weird field of view. So again, that gut instinct. Somebody's watching you from somewhere. I do like his wristband. Did someone fall down behind him then? It's behind his left ear. One of the reasons this is so late is PS2's recording them's hard. The signals that come out of them are shit, the colour gamut shit, and they're just awkward to capture. Oh god, he's farted. I knew it stank in here.
I am Ricardo, keeper of the castle. So sorry to hear about your accident.
Well, that
Your
the
parents.
Oh, I thought you were on about the thing in the bathroom. No, I don't know how that puddle got. Oh, that was probably that guy.
As Master Ugo and Mistress Ayla are both deceased,
You, Miss Fiona, are the sole surviving heir of Belly Castle.
Right, put the insurance on, barn it down, we're going to be rich. Gotta make the best of a bad situation, haven't you?
Are you in pain, miss? Will you be alright?
No, that discomfort I felt a
You've
while
had
ago
a
is all
long
gone now. What, I think of another long thing
Rest
ago.
upstairs.
All right. He's gonna saws it off. Oh, might have to go and split her in half. If you know what I mean. He's got old man slippers on, look at him. Why does everyone have old man shoes around here? Am I the only one who's like cool and got style and shit? I mean, £5 Chinese sand shoes. Hey look, it's those all white boots. Yes.
This isn't real. It's just a dream. This can't be happening to me. It can't be.
So I wake up most mornings. Yeah, you get to my shoe size and your choice of footwear diminishes. Pisses me off when you go to a shoe store, you know, it's like there's 2 or 3 things I can buy. The women have like this really broad selection of shoes, and they're better made than mine. It's like, how is this far? Well, new priority, save the dog. Save the dog. I'm not having that. No, cannot have animals suffering. Not going to have it. Might be prepared to put out of its misery there, if there's no salvage in it. Could happen. Unforgivable. The wire's bound to the poor animal. It's digging deeply into the dog's neck.
Go now, and don't get caught this time.
I miss my dog. Lost my dog like 2 decades ago and I still miss her. Just about every day. All and alone. Can't believe there are people out there that would do this to a poor helpless animal. And that man, so big and freaky. I just want to get out of this nightmare as soon as I can. Well, climb up the tree and hop over the wall. There's a thick wire encircling the trunk of the tree. If nothing else, we solved the bathroom problem. No remark about it, so yeah, that kind of reveals that has been dealt with in some way, I guess. Oh no, there's things I can do out here, but I'll do that in a moment. I can't do that bit yet either. As we progress, I will cut out some of the traversing areas we've already been in, just for the sake of efficiency, but I'm not paying much attention to time in this one. Pointless lunge. Doorway knows boss. Gotta admit, the bed's well made. Take that sort of work. He just wants to be an aeroplane. You think I'm an aeroplane, don't you, Mike? What's this happening to me? I told you. about the first time I got aroused from looking at a woman, didn't I? When I was on the boat and she worked for the Curse Guard. And I couldn't quite figure out what was going on. My eyes were just drawn to a figure, you know. Oh, that's just inappropriate. Go on, dog, bite his balls off. Yeah, he doesn't like it. He thinks the dog's competition or something. Yeah, that's right. Get lost. He's pretty cool, that guy. I quite like him, his design and everything. She doesn't spend a lot of time stood up, does she?
Thank you. You saved me. Come here.
Meet our best friend.
Come on, boy.
Best friend I ever had, my dog. And the rats, I guess. They're a lot like dogs. They even do the lapping.
What's your name?
And they eat your fur schlar.
Huey? So you're Huey. Well, hi, Huey.
Remember that screen there of her smiling? It's important later if I remember. Well, I don't need to read these out to you, but it's one of the few games that uses a stick button. Which people didn't believe me that the PS2 had. But then they told me it has press-sensitive action buttons, and I've never seen a pad that does for it, so I don't believe them. Maybe it's a slimline thing, it's like a late revision, I don't know. Because I only worked with the fat PS2s, there was no money in the slim ones. Warning! In hard mode, if your dog is ever critically wounded, the game is over. Oh shit, I forgot about that. If your dog's taken a lot of damage, be sure to avoid fighting as much as possible, or heal him with jerky, or other recover type items. Flesh in the bog. Have we got that little chime sound? And what that little chime sound means is that she's just stored a thought in the inventory screen.
Good boy. You. Good
Yeah, we've got to
boy.
spam dog management now. Should follow us. Yes. Right. There's a few things we can do with the dog. Yeah, at least a nice big dog. Nice Alsatian. Like my dog. Different colouring, but mine was blonde. Yeah, where's he going? So you can scold and praise him for his obedience.
Come on.
And if he ain't doing as he's told,
No.
you can kick the fuck out of him.
Huey. Come on. No. Come on.
Damn it, he's been
boy.
disobedient little shit today. Anyways, yeah. Small dogs, not that I dislike them. It's just I don't really know how to work with them. So used to working with big Alsatians and stuff. So you leave me walking a small dog, it's gonna get yanked into the air. Because I put the leash around my wrist and everything, the dog pulls, I'll pull back full force and yeah, yanks the dog off its feet.
Good boy.
As I don't want to hurt them, I refuse to do it. And my dog, she was big and heavy, it didn't really do much to her. But then she was obedient, so it's never really pulled on the leash. We could use the ball, but it actually doesn't really work that well, that mechanic, and it's pretty much useless, so we're not going to do it.
Good boy.
See if we can send him through the other one. One of them's got an 8-minute. But the Gur thing as well, you've got to be quite precise, so if you don't know where the interaction points are,
Good boy.
it's not always the best thing. Anything else out here? There's this door which I think early on's just leading you astray from the other side. Interested solid, try as I may, I can't open this door. Well, we don't need it open. can walk around. I don't think there's anything over there. I might cut it when I go and have a look. Jack dog. Obtain beef jerky. I never have kicked the hell out of him. I'm sort of tempted to do it, but I would feel so awful. I solved that bathroom problem. She even gets that extra little sort of shuffle at the end. You know, that's the knickers coming down, you know. That's where the bush is dead. How long's she been around this castle, you know?
Huey. Good boy.
Dog management's a little bit spammy early on. Because you got to sort of tweak him. There's obviously some weight system underneath it that's, you know, controlling his obedience and everything. And it is weighted by you using the commands, so you got to sort of, you know, weigh it up yourself. All these cages, the fuck is like Rule of Rose all over again? That was a year after this. Huey's better than Brown, for sure, at least as far as controlling goes. You've obtained medallion. And we can't get in that other one. I don't know if we ever can, there's probably nothing in there. A little bit more vandalism. Yeah, you can accidentally kick him because he gets under your feet like a real dog does. Some dogs, again, mine didn't do that. My mother's dog does. And like I say, it's only a little rustle, so you're forever stepping on the poor little fucker. It's like you think he'd learn because it's hearting him. Like, you try not to, but he's got this real knack for getting under your foot. Ah shit, I missed a funny cutscene by doing that. Tack it on the end if needs be. Yeah, most cutscenes in this are in-game. Let's tell the dog is good.
Good boy.
Did follow the command, and it does heal him slightly when you do that. We established from that warning screen that the dog does have a health bar, which we can't see. You know, there's no health bars in real life, is there? Sorry, my throat is still bad. Let's watch some telly. Hope this TV works. It does indeed. They closed the analog system down years ago.
Come on.
Stalkers nearby. Music stopped. I can't remember if this game follows the time-honoured tradition of them not being able to get into unsolved puzzle rooms. You might remember we unlocked that door, and there we go.
Come on.
Rather you're around here, dog. Yeah, you can miss this cutscene entirely. It's this. She's alright, isn't she, you know? Look at that waist. It takes a real dedication to get a figure like that. Yeah, it seems fine to me. Isn't the best time to strike up a conversation. Sorry, I missed that first line. Skipped it by accident. You're alright, Huey. She won't do anything to us, not right now. Freak, close the door. Your average run-of-the-mill char. No unique markings that differentiate this from any other chars. Dog.
Come on. Come on.
Is he even in here?
Come on. No. Come on. Good boy.
Fucking hell, man, he's been a fucking stubborn little bastard. Dog! Is he having problems with the load zone? Like, what the hell's going on?
Come on.
There we go. You ain't getting another good boy out of me, not now.
Huey. Go, Huey.
No, I'm telling...
Go, Huey. No. Go, Huey.
Am I out of range of him or something? Jeez, why has he been so bloody awkward?
Come on. Good boy.
There we go. Fucking hell.
Huey.
Right.
Go, Huey.
There we go.
Sit.
Well, there, look, he'll now oh, hang on, I've done this a bit early, but, well, anyway. We need to get in there. So this might move the dog. There you go, now you can go and carve the men's room. Like she doesn't know, like, what goes on in there. I've never seen a boy doing it. We'll praise the dog anyway, because he did as we told him. It wasn't his fault.
Good boy.
I'm going to do a thing. A very bad thing. Oh yes, the doll room. Look at that. Very pretty in here, isn't it? What are you growling at, you daft dog? There's nothing there. Luckily, all of that was on an alternative timeline in a different universe, and so, well, we'll do just fine. We've got to pity that the other one that's like suffered a horrific death. So break a box, lower the handle. What more you getting out of my handle? I guess the dog moved.
Good boy.
You did a good job, dog. You did as I asked of you. Right. Well, we're about to get horribly chased, I think. See, really, the bit we were just in sort of the tutorial, I guess. Now we know how to play the game. The game's going to turn the game on. There's an oddly placed chair here as well. This continues to weird me out. Yeah, well, so do you, with your sense of what's normal and things like that. Oops. Oh, well, I was about to pick that up to order pizza, but, you know, maybe they're offering us a free one. Hello, Mr. Xeff, sir. I am calling about your computer from the Microsoft.
Fiona.
Who is this?
You must pay attention now, Fiona. Be wary of Ricardo. Your asshole.
Like I couldn't figure out to be wary of him myself. Well, we are a horror game protagonist.
Hello?
They've obviously hung up.
Are you there?
Well, they're still where they were, they're just not on the line anymore. Unless they ran away from the phone really fast after putting it down. I used to have a phone like that. I don't know what happened to it, because it went missing. Yeah, it's that word again. Well, I'd like to pick that up, but I guess we ain't picking it up. You could set the dog on him. Maybe we will. Come on then. Problem is, he's going to biff up my dog. See if we get any luck here. Yeah, get lost. Go away, you ginger freak. He didn't look ginger before, but he does now. Oh no, I don't need to see that. Thank heavens. We could dart while he's back here. It would actually potentially work for us. Do not beat up my dog, I will kill you. Nasty fucker. Coast clear, you're full of shit. The music's still on. I know he's still there. I'm going for it though, because he might be killing my dog.
Good boy.
There is a thing we can do. I think it's too close for me to do it. Not sure though, it might not be. I'm actually exploiting the game a little bit, because if you hide doing that, then it moves the camera to the stalker. So it might get me though, but I ain't running back in, mate. Fuck off. My poor dog. Hopefully he doesn't kill my dog. Try and slow him down a bit. No, not this way! You stupid. I think we've just left it a bit too late. We did! The only way out is through. He's beating up thin air, he's gone mental. Shit. I'm screwing up the controls a lot. I'm out of practice at this. At least my dog's hurting me. But I mean, he might be hurting me dog. Yeah, that seems like an effective hiding spot bar. He would never think to look there. My genius knows no bounds. Because that's not an obvious spot. And so he would think that, well that's too obvious. Nobody would be stupid enough to hide under a table like that. Then again, does this guy think? I'm not so sure about that. Go away! Leave me alone! Fiona! Shit, you want our name. Who would have thought that wasn't an effective hiding spot? Will you get off me, for fuck's sake? Leave me alone. No, he's still there. I can hear him. By the way, you can't get into your inventory when this is all going on. Will you get lost? I've got a game to play. I'm running out of time. There you go, have fun wandering about over there.
Come on.
So I guess that'll do it for this one. I'm Xeff, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.